Hi Cryptic the Queens, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. In today's episode, I got 3 different Fibonacci levels where I potentially can see Bitcoin reverse back down from. First of all, I was looking at these Fibonacci levels. The market did not respect them, but I didn't sell the market because the market did not give me any confirmations to go for a short position. So that is why I'm not in a short position, but I'm looking at potentially 21,800 all the way up to 22,500 for the market to reverse. I already have the setup right here where the take profits could potentially be. Show you exactly what I see on Ethereum, and we are retesting the 50% right now at 1,510. But I want Ethereum to pull back up a little bit before I actually will sell the market, because as you guys know, I need to have the right confirmations, and with a little bit more patience, we just might see the market reverse from these levels. But until then, I have to wait. Don't forget, I'm no financial advisor. You need to look up everything yourself first, but please continue looking at this video and I'll show you exactly what I see right now on Bitcoin and on Ethereum. The first thing that I want to do is that I want to look at the overall picture. Okay, so the price is right here at 21,513 at the moment, but we did have the previous resistance at 21,900 and we came back up and retested one level, and I want to see what that type of level is. And if we go back in time, we can see that we do have this previous little pullback that we can see the market retesting, or did retest. So this is the previous higher low now turning into a potential new lower high. This is what we're looking for, because you can see how the market is just going down. So I don't believe that we will have like a big momentum to the upside yet. I still believe that we need to pull back down to around 10,000K to 10K right here, and then see the probability for the market to slowly and steady break to the upside. So that is the overall target right now, is that we're coming back down to 10K, but we are not at that level at the moment. So this is just a target that I do have. So what we're going to do is that we're going to continue to draw the lines as always. So we have the support trend line, which is representing the trend. This is the pullback that we're looking at. Okay, so we understand that this level that we're looking at between 21,935 and 22,730 is a previous pullback, is a previous higher low turning into a potential now new lower high. So let's go down now. Let's use the Fibonacci now from the last lower higher high 23,396 back down to the low at 21,230, and we actually looks like we can pull back up to these levels. But before we're reaching potentially 22,290 or 22,570, another thing that we can do, because it's always good to have multiple Fibonacci levels to see where we potentially can have the retest. It's gonna look that we have so many things on the charts at the moment, but this is only because I want to see what type of level we can see the market actually retest and then see a potential reverse from, because that is what I am looking for. I got 3 different levels where we potentially can see a Bitcoin pullback and retest and see a reverse from. We are looking at this level. This is the Fibonacci levels that we do have between 21,345 and 21,510. We are above the 61.8% on this one right now, so we can go and see how it looks on the lower time frames, and it actually looks like we can have a bigger momentum to the upside. But that does not matter, because if I would have sold the market, or if I'm going to sell the market from this level, I need Bitcoin to break below this previous resistance that I do have at 21,370, break below it, come back up and retest usually the same resistance. But at that point I will be able to use Fibonacci, because the market will then give me different prices where I can use the Fibonacci against. But we can also see the market pull back down only to create another higher low for the market then to pull back up to potentially 21,800 Fibonacci level, or 22,020. The same thing we're looking for right here. If we see the break of structure, the same thing is that at that point I will have the last resistance, the same way I was talking about this one right here. if the market pulls back up to these levels, this is something that it usually looks like this, and then we have a retest against that previous resistance, and that's the potential lower high. And you know exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to the next level. It's the same thing. So if we're not retesting these levels, or if we're not breaking from that, I am using 22,325 or potentially 22,570. That is the exact same thing. So what we're looking at is the daily Fibonacci, and then we just scaled it down to the lower time frames. On the 4-hourly, we're using different lower lows and lower highs. So these are the levels where I'm looking at to see where potentially Bitcoin can come to. But if we are using these Fibonacci levels and we see the market reverse back down, so this Fibonacci that we do have at 22,320 and 22,565, take profit 1 is 20,743, take profit 2 is 19,797, and take profit 3 is 18,632. So these are the levels where I do expect the market to pull back down to. So if I see the market reverse, it doesn't matter from what the levels, but if we see the market reverse back down, these are the levels that I will use as take profits if this is the case. I am not inside the trade right now, but don't forget that you can also receive a bonus on BYBIT up to $4,450 by using the link in the description down below the video. You also have it right here in the corner. This is how you are supporting me at Bitcoinsensus. This is how I am always available for you. So claim the best bonus and support Natalie by doing that. So we're looking at Ethereum on the 2 daily chart too. So we're just going to do the same thing that we did on Bitcoin. So we're just going to drag this back to see what level this lower high did retest, and that is a previous support, also a previous high low, exact same way. I will also use the Fibonacci level from 2060 back down to 1057, and that also gives us exactly the Fibonacci combined with the support and resistance box that I do have, and the Fibonacci levels is we're below the 50% right now at 1515. So we go to the lower time frames now on the 4-hourly, so you know exactly what I do. I will drag a support trend line so we can see the market broke structure, and this was something that we spoke about a couple of days ago. We saw the market break this previous support, and this is the one that we do expect the market to pull back up, and right now retesting. We drag another Fibonacci from 1666 back down to the low at 1363, and we are right now retesting the 50% that we do have at 1513. So I'm gonna take this one away because the most important thing at the moment, what I am looking for, I'm gonna take this higher time frames Fibonacci away just now. So we're looking at the Fibonacci levels 1510, let's say that, and 1550. So this is where from right now where I can expect the market to reverse back down. But before I go in for a sell position, I cannot do that right now because you can see how the market is just pulling to the upside. So I'm not sure if this is going to be a valid trade, if I'm going to take it before I actually see us pull back into these levels and then slowly and steady see the market reverse back down. If that is the case, I will sell the market of the break of the support trend line, and if we are inside the Fibonacci level. So everything right now for me is definitely only patience before I choose to take this trade, because what can also happen is that we see the market right now, we are retesting this previous resistance, but we might just see it turning to a new support and then see the market pull back to higher targets. Maybe retest another level, maybe another retest of 1615, these previous resistance zones. So this is why it's very important for me to look and see where actually the break of structure is, because just because we see that now the market is retesting the 50%, it doesn't mean that the market will reverse back down. So everything, as I said, everything is right now with patience. We saw break of structure, and if there's anywhere now the market will create a lower high is around these levels and then slowly and steady reverse back down. If that is the case, the first target that I'm looking for based on the same Fibonacci is 1294 and 1140, potentially $1,000 I would say, and that is exactly combined very good with the previous support. We spoke about the similar yesterday. on yesterday's video. The market haven't done anything special. I remember that yesterday, I think we were around here, and I did expect the market to reverse back to the upside. So the market is not at the moment giving me any confirmations to go in for either a sell or long position. So I'm just waiting patiently with what the market will do at the moment. Thank you so much, guys, for looking at this video together with me. I hope you did enjoy it, but don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification, because tomorrow I will have my morning live stream again. They will come and fix my Wi-Fi tomorrow morning, so I will be able to have it again. So prepare yourself for tomorrow, because we're back on it. Okay, comment below what you thought about this video. What do you think will happen to Bitcoin and Ethereum? Do you agree? Do you disagree? What is your thoughts? Until then, we see each other later. Okay, mwah, sweetie.